What's all thing you do? Lihat, yang lain.
Wind, guide me. An unexpected discovery. One last flare stone to go.
can get that flare stone.
Leave it to me. The wicked will face judgment!
Together we vanish.
Silence. Oh, this will be fun. The nerve. Surge of deep hives.
One more time. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Take form. Crosscut. Sever.
Oh, this will be fun. Surge of to sunken depths. Try not to blink.
Together we vanish.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes, I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
It has been quite some time. And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Yanlong chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, yet fate cannot be defied. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tasks over the past millennia. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twists. Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this purpose. It is this one's own doing. And in the coming days, one will, in that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution.
Please, forgive me. A decade, a century. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision and Magistrate Jinshi, the flow of time upon Mount Firmament. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold.
You once predicted a destined battle between us.
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in... You are well aware of it. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you say?
given one last should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer light. The moment of her resonance abilities to miss that moment by even the slightest.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. From where does this confidence arise? You are my resident, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight,
đã lắp vào
that
cái điều
person
này
has to be your resonator.
hanya mantu
I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here, darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light, sure.
That's why they stand out so bright. face the darkness.
Gue kan lupa itu tuh.
This entrance leads to one Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinchi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinjo, and only you can open this Sonoro sphere. The key to Jinjo's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. There's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinjo in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinjo behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Guanglong's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinjo in my own way. As Jinchi, as a citizen of Jinjo, and as Jinjo's magistrate. Let's begin. I shall lead the way. Embrace the change. Shine forevermore. Be swift. Moment of awakening. Take flight. Thunder guide us. Sacred light. Fast in starlight. Thus collisions. I shall lead the way. Evil be cleansed. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. The hour of hope. Thus it ends. So be it. Shine forevermore. Sacred light. Beckoning light. Worry not. Thus it ends. Thunder guide us. Evil be cleansed.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou. Beckoning light.
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision.
Onwards.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, one is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has... You are my arbiter, and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity. This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed. This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible. To accomplish her goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraxidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries. The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace. But the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do. Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation. The people of Hongjian have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer your tacit mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference. This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally. Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores? The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island. Worry not. The wuthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongjian to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongjian will undergo significant changes.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden with a mere wave of her head. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
There you go.
Leave it to me. Wind be my blade. Purging all evil.
Take a breath right here. Perish in flames. Take form.
The wicked will face judgment.
Who will sink into the depth? Feel the tide pull. Oh, this will be fun.
Wind rises.
Together we vanish. My blade yearns. Oh, look, shinies. Make it fast. Guests of the unkind.
Surrender your stuff.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Purging all evil. Wind calls, waves follow.
Well, look who I bumped into. A Midnight Ranger.
Rover, you're finally here.
So you're the Rover, huh? Delighted to make your acquaintance.
This is Yoo-hoo from Jinzhou. Like Mr. Chunpei, she's an expert in antiques.
That's me! To uncover clues about hidden antiques, of course. Since Mount Firmament reopened, Master and I noticed artifacts from there popping up in the market. Aside from Court of Savante gadgets, there are still plenty of mystery items that don't exactly scream Mount Firmament, you know? So... So I'm betting they're from the port city of Guizhou.
Yes. I remember you mentioned wanting to learn more about your past ties to the Black Shores. The battle in Norfolk Barrens is over, and the Black Shores should be withdrawing. They've asked the Midnight Rangers to monitor the area around the port city of Guizhou. I thought this might be your chance to gather more information about them. Huh? You, brought it up before.
Aw, Yang Yang's got a soft spot for you, huh? Are you her special someone?
Come on. I just know it means a lot to you.
Relax, I'm just teasing. So, you're tracking the Black Shores too? Since we're on the same trail, how about teaming up? Let this master be your guide. You and me, dream team. Nothing's gonna slow us down. Not to boast, but epic adventures tend to have a way of finding me.
Since Rover's here, let's talk to that bloom bearer first.
Yeah.
That's weird. These parameters are correct, but nothing's happening. Yes. Need something? Oh, so you're the one Alto invited earlier. Oh, sorry, I didn't recognize you. Golden pupils and this Blake bloom. Yeah, it's you all right. I'm Nia, a bloom bearer from the Black Shores. Didn't expect to meet someone as important as you under these circumstances. I know it's unusual, but could you help me out now that we're working together? Really? But Uncle mentioned you'd be joining soon. Actually, we're monitoring abnormal parameters and detected a problematic frequency that needs to be taken back to the Black Shores. The port city of Guizhou was decimated by the lament. If this frequency goes unchecked, it could trigger another catastrophe. Yes. That's why the Tethys system sent us to locate and recover this frequency as our agents relayed the coordinates, but since then I've lost contact with them, which doesn't sit well. I'm stuck here monitoring, can't leave my post. Do you think you could help check out what happened? If things aren't looking good, we might need to inform Jinzhou City Hall, like we did before.
You'll need to act fast then.
That's the worst case scenario. If we contain the frequencies that Tethys system advises, nothing bad.
I want to help her. As an outrider, it's my duty to safeguard the peace.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have a Midnight Ranger with us. I'll send you the coordinates of the abnormal frequency. Could be the reverberations or something in the sonorosphere. In Solaris, frequencies can be anything. One thing's for sure though. This frequency represents gravity. It's abnormal because it has its own gravitational center. You should be able to feel a palpable anomaly near it. That's how I trust you'll handle it smoothly, but remember, your safety matters most. Don't hesitate to retreat if you run. And once you're back, we'll hurry to the Black Shores to upload it to the Tethys system. Oh, I forgot you haven't been to the Black Shores, have you?
No worries. I'll be your guide then.
Leave it to me.
Take a breath and right here. Perish in flames. Make it fast.
The wicked will face judgment!
Feathers incinerate. Feel the tide pull. What a divine breeze. Surge of deep tides, cold from the abyss. We desire, and so we find.
Wow, exquisite! This is so cool! Wow! Let's listen! Ouch!
Leave it to me.
Feel the tide pull. Perish in flames. Guests of the unkind.
Wind calls, waves follow. Purging all evil. The wicked will face judgment. Leave it to me. Whirl and wuther.
Together we vanquish.
Make it fast.
my blade. It's the slashes. I am the Tempest! Wind calls,
Take a
waves
breath.
follow.
Right here. Oh, this will be fun. We desire, and so we find. What a divine breeze.
Leave it to me.
Try not to blink.
Together we vanquish.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected. Who will sink into the depths with me?
What? Look for survivors, quick! It's too late. So they're the agents Neil was waiting for. What happened here?
Welcome, Astral Modulator, the rover himself. We have awaited this reunion for a long. Yes, we are the gravitational force you seek.
Time is running out. Hoda. My name is Hoda. This is my name. I once lived under it as a bloom bearer.
Which one of us are you talking to? Men or women? Elders or children? Do you remember your ancestors?
No. They will run. What you seek, she has it.
Oh, what does any of Where did it go? No, wait! Don't go over there! The remaining- Hold on! Hey, what? Must be from the Black Shores! I I need to learn more about this thing. My master and I guessed it's from the Black Shores, and now it looks like we were right. The abnormal frequency definitely links to the deaths of those bloom bearers. Now it's hiding in this object. But I can still feel solving this issue is beyond our capabilities. We should meet with that bloom bearer first and explain it. Let's go. I sense there's more to the port city of Glaciu. Thanks. Huh? Up there!
Keeper. 이쁘라니 이렇게 내는 거.
Welcome home. The wandering traveler. At last, you have returned. Here, the story both ends and begins, and I am pleased to see you back on these wherever you venture, be it Huanglong or no matter how far you wander, you will always find me here on these black shores.
Leave it to me. Annihilation!
Take full. Hold the movers. Hold the movers.
The wicked will face judgment! Remnants of the past. Wind rises!
Together we vanish.
Sever.
Take a breath and right here. Surge of deep tides.
Wind, guide me. Whirl and wuther.
Finally out of the cave. Why is the fox?
Because you're at Veiled Rock. Your vision is vain.
What? Is it really you?
No. Don't let me dream.
At last! You've come to me! To the Black Shores! Precisely!
But how did you manage to get here? I see. The situation doesn't look good. That Hoda might not be one of us. But I'm curious. Could I have a look at that item the antique dealer gave you? Huh. Didn't expect to see it outside Mount Firmament. A monitoring register. We Black Shores members place these around the world to keep an eye on the Sentinels. If anything happens to them, we'll know immediately. Looks like it was also used to record abnormal frequencies in the port city of Guishu. Maybe the Tethys system has a soft spot for you. Since your arrival, has anything unusual caught your eye? A person in light blue. Huh. Could it be the shorekeeper? Yes, the elusive guardian of the Black Shores, who is said to be always watching our true leader, shielding us from danger. It seems you had quite the encounter. In times of great adversity, the shorekeeper will reveal herself and support our true leader, who, at the destined moment, there must be a reason she went to such lengths for you. Anyway, let's not get carried away. We should head to the greenhouse. The abnormal frequency you collected needs to be uploaded to the Tethys system as soon as possible, in order to avoid another lament in the port city of Guishu. Given that we've already lost enough of our own to it, we need more bloom bearers to handle this. As for the information you're after, it's already spread this far. Seems like the Tethys malfunction is getting worse. We need to hurry. Time is one luxury we do not have. Let's save the rest for the road. Comms dead? Don't worry, it happens a lot around here. Black Shores sits atop a massive tacitite, wreaking havoc on Well, in a sense, yes. They're directly linked to the Tethys system. Their voice frequencies are encoded into languages we can understand. If you think about it, they could be considered a unique living race of their own. As for the Tethys system, imagine it as a supercomputer. The Black Shores relies on its calculations to observe, forewarn, and solve anything Lament-related. Anyway, let me introduce you to Coup Money. They manage to cash flow and keep tabs on robot terminals across the region. They're the shrewd profiteer of the Black Shores. Easy there. Let's get back to business. The recent quake stirred up Tacitite's interference. How's your underground connection holding? That's comforting. Hey, you could give the abnormal frequency to Coup Money. They'll handle the upload. How's the upload? Already sent the data back to Tethys? The Tethys system has been shaky lately. You've noticed, right? What's worse, along with the data, we've received some terrible news. Since you're linked to the Tethys' databank, can you check if there's a bloom bearer named Hoda registered? She might have something to do with the deaths of our people. Well, it's a big world after all. Since we already know someone who could resonate with a Sentinel, you never know. That's not fair. You've never given me that much before. Coup Money is right. Just in case, the Tethys system is very... As for Hoda, if she's a bloom bearer, there should be a record of her in the system. And if such a resonator existed, the Black Shores would Hold on. There's another possibility. Yeah, that's one possibility. Not to worry, if the machinery... Let's go to the greenhouse. Most... Hey, what's in your mind? You ever play those RPGs? The Tethys system gives them all their own personality. Who knows? Once you're ready, we'll head it.
Finally got through. Hey, you scared us to death. Glad to know you're all right. Yeah, just so you know, we got the Black Shores warning, so we cranked up the defenses in Jinzhou. The Midnight Rangers are preparing to secure the port city of... As for the Bloombearers who have passed, I know the Black Shores hold many answers for you. Your memories, though the road ahead is uncertain. I hope you find the truth you... And please remember, you never have to bear the weight alone. We are here with you.
Alto, there you are. And this is...
The rover just arrived. He's the one we invited early.
So you're the Resonator who confronted the Threnodian. I honestly didn't expect... Sorry, I got a bit carried away. My name's Monica, the Chief Administrator, or... I was supposed to show you around, but things are quite hectic right now. My apologies.
You heard about what happened in Guishu, right?
Yes, we received word from Jinzhou's City Hall about their actions. We also alerted them to the Tethys system's likely warning of a potential lament in the port city of Guishu. The data you brought back has been uploaded to the system, but as you know, Tethys has been unstable.
So the problem isn't solved.
Exactly. We need Tethys functioning normally to fully resolve this. But retrieving the abnormal frequency was a significant step forward. Those Bloombearers didn't sacrifice themselves in vain. It could have been much worse if they hadn't risked their lives to transmit the coordinates back to Nia.
What's the current situation?
Efforts to stabilize the Tethys system.
Good to hear. By the way, since you deal with all our contacts, does the name Hoda ring any bells? She claims to be a Bloombearer.
Hoda? No, I don't recall any Bloombearer by that name. Why do you ask? So this is related.
Maybe. She's a traitor.
That theory doesn't hold water. Not only are traitors incredibly rare in our history, they're all documented. And there is no record of her in the system. Was she trying to mislead us? That's strange. Because we just added you to the recruitment list recently.
Yeah, she's quite the mystery. Monica, can you try to gather more info about this Hoda for us?
Of course, if it concerns the security of the Black Shore. If this person...
Damn it, we've been tricked. We just put it back into Tethys.
Careful!
Well, looks like she's made herself at home in Tethys.
I'll check with Kumani to assess the current situation underground. We need to do everything in our power to protect Tethys from any harm. Could you please accompany Alto to the greenhouse? Also, ensure the modulation device in the greenhouse remains secure. I'm sorry. You were meant to have a pleasant time here. When the dust clears, I'd like to formally welcome you to join us.
I'm frustrated with myself. I thought we could easily resolve that issue by uploading the data you brought back to the system. We need to figure out who's behind all this. Yeah, the Black Shore's every move hinges. And if you're after the truth, you'll need actually coup money. Monica and I don't have with higher clearance. All right, let's pick. This is your chance to ask if anyone has answered. I can't guarantee you'll get everything. The greenhouse is just ahead.
Wind, guide me.
Ah, do you know how to play the piano? I guess the Black Shores have earned their mysterious reputation. They even have a self-playing piano. So you do know how to play. I don't have a musical bone in me, but that sounded good.
In every sound and frequency lies an emotion, just like this. Expressing what's on your it's something even you can do. You'll give it a try, won't you?
Hey, wake up! What was that? What? It's just been the two of us here this whole time. Whoa! Another earthquake! What's happening? Run! We need to get out of here!
Hey, Rover, can you hear me? There was a spike in the anchor frequency of the Tethys algorithmic array. It caused other abnormal frequencies to escape. Analysts are still investigating. We're already en route for repairs.
Cherish every gain.
Wind rises!
this, its geographical coordinates remain on everything is as it was. Even time, this world, has not, they too, will be as fragile and lost as but this time. We will show them what we believe in. What was that? An illusion caused by those abnormal, but it felt all...
Hello? Can you hear me? Rover. Thanks to you, the abnormal frequency index in the Haven of Sprouts has the island ahead as the Eye of Asteria. It monitors the etheric sea across all of Solaris. Since the tacitite there is more power, it's quite close to the Haven of Sprouts.
Remnants of the past. Leave it to me. I am the Tempest! Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
Try not to blink. Sink into the endless deep. Surge. Oh, this will be fun.
Together we vanquish.
The wicked will face judgment. Wind be my blade. One more time. Wind rises. I am the Tempest.
Be reduced to cinders.
Wind calls, waves follow.
The wicked will face judgment.
Hopefully this helps.
Engulfed by C's venom.
Annihilation! The wicked will face judgment.
Together we vanquish. My blade yearns. Take form.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes. Wind rises. Tempest of slashes.
The story, the lament is not an entirely to confront one's enemy. One must first however, even now, we can only anticipate advanced predictions, including those of the Etheric Sea and the Tacit. Our battle against the lament cannot be won by a chosen few. The lament is our shared enemy, tearing apart the land and ripping people from their homes, their lives. It will take everyone. This is something only we, as human beings.
Another one. Is this how the Black Shores was founded?
Observatory is where we observe tacit discords across the world to predict the lament. It handles data collection, storage, and transmission of anything related to these creatures. That's why this place is the trickiest. We had a severe leak in data.
Watch out! More tacit discords incoming!
Wind, guide me. Annihilation!
Take a breath and right here. Crosscut. Sever! Take form. I'll keep you company.
Thank you. I'm the keep. That was an impressive battle. I've heard about your skills from my colleagues in Jinzhou. Yes, but regardless of our origins, while you were busy cleaning house, we took the opportunity to reconnect to the Tethys system at the Haven of Sprouts. Since data can materialize using the energy of the Tacitite, we can harness it to our advantage. Now we have input data near the anchor, a climbing platform. Let's drive those monsters back to where they belong.
ഇത് നമ്മൾ നിർത്തുന്ന ശരിയല്ല